Yes, my mic was muted. Don't worry about that. Welcome everyone to Roulette Rivals World Championships. We've got a Group D game here between Ashton00122 and GKPunk. We're off to sunny Scotland first with the Isle of Sgil, followed by Dubai, which was chosen by GK. We've got some stats on Sgil, not much from GK's side with his rookie tag there. But Ashton, returning rival, has been here twice, lost one and tied the other, which potentially might make this a strange choice from him, but you never know how much practice he's put in since those games. They could have been a while ago. Let's see. Getting the fairly standard setups, I would say. Ashton, interesting choice of pistol in the HWK 21 there. Don't know how I feel about that one. Can't say I've ever seen anyone willingly pick that. But the small gold bar, pretty common for the sort of, well, lure on Sophia. I guess it's not really much of a lure, but does mean that getting her is a little bit easier. GK with what I would say is probably slightly more of a conventional loadout with the Seeker. Obviously both going for the Architect start, and we have our first spin. Zoe Washington, Explosive Weapon, is the Master of Ceremonies. Sophia Washington, Electrocution as the Entertainer. So pretty much a quick swap here for these guys to bring in an Explosive and a Taser. Other than that, Punky looks ready to go. He should be in probably nice and quick. Ashton's still doing some planning. Yeah, definitely not a bad spin here. Very quick, Zoe. And yes, this is a very entertaining spin. I like that for one day. He's back already, and he's back with these comedy sketches. You gotta love him. GK in nice and quick. Don't know which of these guys, or if any, have got some game audio for us. Can't really hear. There's not much going on right now. Need to wait for some action to actually happen before we can verify. Yeah, GK has seekered Sophia. She's heading to the bathroom. Gonna wait to knock her out. I think he's gonna use the sink. That should lure someone in. Probably her guard. Yeah, that's good stuff. That will, of course, give him a disguise that's basically the best disguise in the whole game. Ashton doing the exact same thing. Although he did do the sync very, very early, meaning he has brought over the wrong guard, which is unfortunate. GK has knocked out Sophia, can leave a Taser in this puddle, and that is setup number one done for him. Of course, he will have to traverse half of the map for that Entertainer disguise. It's pretty much right at the beginning. As far as I'm aware, I think there's 4 on the map, but 3 of them are on the stage, and obviously there's the free one, which is basically across from the stage, so a lot of running. Might even be main exit we're going to see here from these guys, just due to the fact of where they're going to be heading. GK going to sneak through the, I don't even know what this room is called, but the Architect room, I guess. That's what it's being called now, anyway. This is going to be a problem here for Ashton, maybe. He's knocked him out outside of the room. Yeah, just gets caught bringing him in. And GK is going to go for the MOC. Isolation, quick trank. Can knock out this guard, and followed by the MOC himself. And I've just had a visit from my dog, so apologies if there's any noise. GK looking pretty good here. Ashton, with a restart, could be pretty killer on this map. Yeah, I like this from GK. Pretty clean. Get the isolations done. Both of these, of course, remote kills, so should be pretty standard stuff. Has the breacher, which is the optimal. Is he going to go for a single pistol here? GK is trying to leave himself with 1 bullet. Not actually sure. Of course, this is why. Not really necessary. You could just walk out the door, but no problems there. Ashton, yeah, he's done the sync too early again, so he's bringing across the wrong guard. Not the ideal way, but he is just going to drop something in front of him again. Good stuff. Yeah, so GK playing the waiting game now. He's just going to wait for Zoe to come across. He's initiated the MOC lure, so you can see she's on her way. I'm not actually sure how long it takes her, obviously, depending on where she is in her route. She might have more or less walking, but I don't know what the max time is, but she should be there in the next 30 seconds. And again, he can get that kill done straight away. Quick run to the entertainer, and then he just has to find himself an exit. I don't think there's much of a way that Ashton can come back here unless GK has some kind of rip. But should be okay. Just needs to make sure that Elite Guard doesn't see him. Yeah, that's good stuff. Has got red guns, but it won't matter, of course. It's just Zoe. She will be killed any second now. Has himself his breach out. Good stuff from GK. Has himself that nice overpowered disguise. Is he going to just tuck these bodies away ever so slightly, or is he just going to jump down that ladder? Yeah, he's going to tuck these bodies away ever so slightly just so he can use that main door. Those guys should be oblivious. Yeah, good stuff. And yeah, so Ashton, where's Ashton going? He's going for a different antenna. So this is one I didn't actually know even. Well, I knew of his existence, but not one I would ever consider viable, given the amount of people in this room. But he will be able to get the entertainer disguise from here. But there is quite a lot of attention from these elite guards. Probably not the best choice of entertainer. Apparently trespassing here, which is interesting. Found trespassing. Yeah, that's a bit weird because he's clearly on that floor already. I don't know how I feel about that. With Seeker, it's free. It's not quite as free as a literal free over here by GK, especially when it's a remote kill. And yeah, this would be GK. Should have nothing to go wrong. Touch wood. Don't want to jinx him, of course. There should be a run to the exit. It's just which exit he wants to pick. At this point, like I said, he may as well go to the default exit, which is, by the look of it, where he's going to be heading. Yeah, and this will be GK taking the first 2 points of this match. Which reminds me, I need to. I've kind of forgot I'm actually adminning this one. I need to actually go and prepare the old ping. Yeah, good stuff from Punky. I like that. First time, good stuff. And now we're off to Dubai, and perhaps not the community's favourite map, let's say. Yeah, not really much else to add there. But I'll be honest, it's grown on me a lot recently. I've sort of grown to love it. So controversial from me, but deal with it. Let's see, Dubai at 12 minutes past the hour. I just need to do this stuff now. Send that spin, and there we go. We can get some stats for us to look at. Joker liking Dubai, that doesn't surprise me. You seem to be a fan of the shorter maps. Yeah, pretty flawless performance there from GK. Honestly, don't really think he could have done a single other thing to make that much sort of faster and safer than it already was. Very much a fan of what he did there. Now, Ashton, been to Dubai 7 times, won 4, lost 3. Again, GK has that lovely rookie tag. So we don't have any stats for him, unfortunately. But we do have a pretty crazy map record, 242 from Fanium, which was during Roulette Rivals 8, which definitely beatable. You never know. I mean, saying that, I don't know how well I know Dubai. I'm guessing there's potential for like sub 90 seconds if I had to take a guess, under like absolute perfect conditions. Something like, you know, security, what's it called? Bodyguard, Ingram, something like Pistol, Marcus, the green dudes. I don't know. There's definitely something there. I'm sure someone will tell me that it's probably like sub 1 minute under ideal conditions. But yeah, I do like Dubai, but I'm not perfect at it. I wouldn't claim to be. So, what I'm actually going to do is, do I have mission briefings? I'm going to go to a quick mission briefing, actually, so I can go and grab myself a drink, because I can already feel that I need one. So, assuming this bind works, let's go to our mission briefing for Dubai.
partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor.
Good stuff. Hope everyone enjoyed that briefing. Interesting, the bind only half worked, so it did automatically change my scenes. Just didn't start the old briefing there, but we got there in the end. And this leaves us 50 seconds of waffling for between these maps now. I definitely set this for an extra minute by accident, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've actually ever seen any of these guys play Dubai. But I'm going to jump on the old RR stats real quick and see who Ashton has played previously on this map. I'm sure he's played a few people here. Let's see. He played Fozg in Roulette Rival 7, which he did lose to Fozg, actually. We also have... where else are we? A lot of these actually going back a ways now. He lost Dubai against Soviet Dubov in the past. He's lost to Script. Well, who cares? We now have our spin, and it is loud. It's very, very loud. We've got Carl Ingram, loud pistol in a helicopter pilot. We have Marcus Stuyvesant, loud explosive weapon as Ingram's bodyguard. We have a dog bark, which I'm sure you guys heard. And yeah, this is what I like. Lovely and loud. My absolute favourite. And the loud pistol doesn't really need bringing in, especially if you're going for that guard start. We can see there from Ashton. There is, I believe, a loud pistol literally right in the room with you by that banana. Both players don't care at all. I mean, yeah, Ashton's gone big or gone home. He's gone straight in for the old striker, you know. It's real chaos energy, and yeah, I respect that. Both of these guys doing the same thing. Going to isolate this guard, bring him out of the way. We'll then be rushing on upstairs to isolate Ingram's guards. GK just having an extra thing here. Paused on the old item screen. Ashton doesn't need any of that by the look of it. He's just gone straight in, gone rogue, KOing all of these guys. No tranks. GK has got a trunk at least. Yeah, so loud pistol. I mean, most people will probably just hide these, you know, tuck the bodies away, I would guess, and probably just do a loud pistol snipe, and run to the elevator during the chaos, I would guess, or maybe even just dump him over the barricade actually to buy even more time. GK gonna have some issues maybe here with get into Stuyvesant in time. No, just about okay. Ashton there, nice and early. Ashton also already in the right disguise as well. Obviously, with it being a loud explosive kill, he's not going to want to do that right now. Ingram to the server room. Yeah, I mean, when you're doing two loud kills, sorry, that's probably going to be the method. Actually, you're not wrong there. Ashton going to be working on grabbing the helicopter pilot, which, as we all know, is basically free. You have to put absolutely zero time and effort into hiding this guy. Nobody cares whatsoever. Yeah, this is looking good for Ashton here. Similar in-game time here to GK, but has a fair chunk more stuff done. Let me eradicate this bot in the chat if I could remember how. Not a professional streamer. There we go. Yeah, so what is Ashton working on here? He's got himself his helicopter pilot. I think he's he's planning on doing a loud pistol snipe because he's gonna banana that guy. Be really awkward if the banana doesn't hit here. We'll want to make sure that that does happen. Yeah, all good. Gonna do some disguise shuffling now, and then he can move Ingram in, and then he'll be doing all this in one place. Yeah, just needs to make sure he gets these the right way around now. Doing plenty of shuffling. Just wondering, I'm not actually sure what Ashton's got planned here. GK is going for the soundproof option by the look of it. There was a gunshot heard for Ashton, but the panic, I'm guessing, should be mostly contained to that room. You know, there is loud explosive. He's at the exit. He is done. Now, I'm going to let this play just for a couple of seconds here, but it does look very good for Ashton. I think he will be taking map 2 here. Basically, the main reason I'm giving him a few seconds is because it gives me time to do a bit of the old admin work, which is what I'd like to see.
Carl Ingram finally gets what he deserves. Good riddance.
I think this probably will be in photo finish range, and GK's got the wrong disguise. Yeah, this is going to be a photo finish.
We got him. 47.
I don't know what the difference is going to be. 44 seconds. So it is technically photo finish, but I'm very much expecting GK is just going to wave this. At least I'm very much hoping. Photo finish. Ashton pressed done. First 44 seconds before GK. Yeah, GK with the instant wave. Good lad. Gotta love him. He's done me a solid there. And now we head over to our mystery map. It is, of course, Miami, which I'm looking forward to. I've not seen a Miami yet so far this tournament. I've not been able to either cast or just spectate one. But I do love a good Miami. Go get that sent, get everything ready. Send this spin so we can get our stats back. 4 minutes until we head over to Miami. Again, actually, not a lot of stats here. Pretty balanced. All things considered, Ashton is the only person who's been at all during Roulette Rivals. Just the once. Did lose on that occasion. I'm actually going to go and figure out who that loss was to whilst we still have some time here. Just because I'm curious and I'm nosy. Let's see. How recently has he even played Miami? Fairly recently. Roulette Rivals last year, it was against Joe the Baby Grabber. Joe, of course, did take that map. That is his one loss. But, I mean, not a bad player to play to. I think Joe's been playing today and performed very well from what I saw of the old score. So he'll be pretty happy with that. GK also, actually, you know, whilst we've got some time, we can highlight what's going on currently in Group D. GK, our last-minute addition to Roulette Rivals World Championship. I think he was not quite the last sign-up. That was Pidgey, just to, you know, of course, throat the pain of being dropped into second seed. But I think GK was our second-to-last sign-ups. Yeah, I think second last, third last, something like that. And was technically out of the tournament. We had 64 participants already in the tournament. We had 2 in the waiting list. GK right at the very back, and has come in and performed pretty well so far. I believe he beat Tino 6-0. I think he beat Observer today 4-2. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think he won 4-2 against Teenager. In fact, I've just seen that is in the chat. Thank you, Info, my good Statman friend. But yeah, GK's been doing pretty good so far this tournament. I'm very much guessing he is firmly on top of Group D. Has yet to face Ducker. Trying to think who else is in Group D. Can't even remember. Potentially Pinoir. I think they might be in there. And I think the other guy's called Plant. I'm not sure which. He mustn't have played any of those dudes yet. Yeah, it's GK playing some tough opponents already and doing very, very good indeed. And I'm hoping he can. I'm hoping he's feeling pretty hype about that. Honestly, the early points are very good. Joe, yeah, Joe. One of Joe's 245 Miami wins did come against Ashton. Yeah, he does love a bit of Miami. Punk versus Ducker is going to be insane. I very much agree, Buff, because yeah, GK is very much on form right now. Ducker, we've yet to see Ducker so far in RRWC, I think, or we might have played one potentially. I don't even know how he's doing in the old league as well. So I have nothing to go off for Ducker, but yeah, GK very much, yeah, just playing unbelievably right now. It's good stuff. What's he got set up? He's got a pistol, Seeker, interestingly, Snail, and Crowbar. Of course, that way to start, probably the staple, or one of two, I guess. Very much one of the common starting points anyway. Ashton at the Dolphin Fountain, which has its uses, especially if you have something where you're going to be killing Robert in a disguise over on that side of the map already. Or, of course, if you need to get the old didgeridoo player. I can't even... What's the disguise called? Music Man. Something like that. You know, we all know what I mean. If you need that disguise, you obviously want to start over there if you can, because that guy sucks to get any other time. But... now I'm just waffling. 8 seconds until the spin. Let's see what we're going to get. Like I don't already know because I'm the admin. Jingles. Close enough. Close enough, Info. We have Sierra Knox, Falling Object, as the Soteriano mechanic. Yes, that's probably right. And we have Bobby Knox, SMG, as Event Security. Yeah, so the Falling Object, of course, everyone knows how to do that. Ask Gordy. Everyone knows Gordy is supreme falling object expert on this map. He does love it. The Bobby Knox kill, the event security on the stairs. She would have pronounced it better. Yeah, you're probably right. I very much expect I butchered the old Soteriano. It's close enough, right? But yeah, SMG event security, that could definitely be done on the stairs from maybe the... I want to, not the mechanic, the engineer, Kronside engineer disguise start. You could definitely get that kill done nice and quick. You just, break that car. Event security already in the room with the big shark. SMG in hand. Could be a quick start. Not what we're going to see though. GK in that way to start. Gone for the Kawoon mechanic, the free one down there at the bottom. Is going to have camera troubles, but that's not too much of an issue on Miami. Going to knock out this security guard here. We'll give him access to that disguise for when he needs it. Ashton is going to still start at the old Dolphin Fountain. Dressed as Agent 17, I believe that is. Yeah, so I'm not actually sure what Punky... I'm not sure why he's knocked this dude out. I'm guessing we're now going to see him run through the garages to get over to the mechanic disguise he needs. That's right, you've bullied me into not saying it. Ashton looks like he is going to be going for this broken car, maybe. Although not from the start I originally said. Or is he, in fact, he might even just be going for the security guy who's in here. Might even be able to still make a peekaboo, perhaps. I know there is an opportunity to peekaboo Robert from down here. Well, technically one floor up, but... yeah, GK distracting one of these mechanics will allow him access to that disguise. But he can go and get himself set up for the falling object. So now he, of course, has pretty much, you're going to say, one of three to choose from, but he's going to pick one of those three. You're going to go for either speakers, you're going to want to go for the coconuts, or the car. Now, I'd be honest, I have absolutely zero knowledge of falling objects as to which one's better. I always go for the speaker, for no reason, because it's the only one I really know. And I also know that's probably the most dangerous one, though, because there is a chance that the sort of NPCs all stand and group together underneath that, so the chance of getting NTKs seems to be quite a bit higher there. I have no idea what Ashton is doing right now. I think he might just be waiting for Robert to come upstairs. And it's just showing us those eye drops from close up. GK bringing in the front stud mechanic. I've not seen many people go for this Kronstadt mechanic. Speaker is usually better. Oh, there you go. I am, of course. I knew that the whole time. I was just punking you guys. Oh, but Ashton, no, he's... I didn't even see exactly what happened to bring that guy in, but he went for the kill on... Well, he did actually get the kill off on Robert, but something must have been heard, whether it's the SMG shots or the knockout on Robert's guard, but that did bring that guy from the hallway back in, and he couldn't react in time, unfortunately. So he did get spotted there, Ashton, which has forced a restart, which gives GK a pretty much 3-minute in-game time lead. Let's see, is this GK just getting as many event security disguises as he can possibly get, I think, here? He wants all of them. Might just be clearing the way here just to make... I think, yeah, he's just clearing this little courtyard, actually, I think, so he can make a pistol shot or an SMG shot on that speaker instead of having to, you know, try and do any kind of remote bomb or any crazy stuff like that. I think that's what he has planned. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of annoyed it took me that long to realise that's what he was doing, but I'm 99% sure that's what he's doing here now. So as long as GK doesn't have a bunching up of NPCs, he should be okay here. He should actually be able to get as close as he wants now. He has none of those targets, sorry, none of those NPCs around. So you might be able to get nice and tucked up so that if there is a potential that they all bulk up, you know, he might be able to do some bumping and weaving and stuff to delay Sierra ever so slightly. Or is he going to just... Oh no, he might even be going coconuts after all. And that's why he's cleared the little sort of forecourt, courtyard, whatever you want to call it. Although I don't actually know where the falling point is for the coconuts. I'd have to ask professional Gooding-Roy if he could, you know, he'll have to ask Captain Hindsight for me. I'm sure he would have the answers I seek. Now, of course, the race is over, so GK, there is still going to be people around here. So this is going to have to be pretty quick. Seems pretty confident in the positioning there. Yeah, good stuff from GK. The more you know, I did not know that's where the spot was. Yeah, so that is kill number 1 of Miami done for GK. He has pretty much the far easier kill left unless you do what Ashton did, which was basically, from what I can tell, I think Ashton just went ever so slightly too soon. GK has a plethora of event security disguises to choose from now. Yeah, and he's just going to go over laptop lure will be the choice, I'm sure. And yeah, looking good for GK here. Ashton does now have that kill off. Of course, GK actually, he will have to sort cams out as well, actually. That's the only thing we need to note. But of course, they are up there on that balcony already. Does only have an SMG, as far as I'm aware. I don't think he has a pistol with him, but should be able to handle that level of that panic, I think. Might even just choose to knock those guys out up there. They're pretty easy to split apart to go for those knockouts. Just depends on whether or not he feels the pressure and that he needs to take any risks. Yeah, this is very much, and I'm going to say right now, pun intended, this is very much GK in the driving seat. And he'll soon be over the old finish line. No, I'm done. Yeah, he'll be done hopefully pretty soon for GK, and he'll be taking the final points. That Sierra being found, of course, was an accident, so no issues there. Doesn't have any bodies anywhere as far as I'm aware right now. All of them are tucked away in boxes. Unfortunate timing here though on Bobby Knox. He's had to wait, but we'll be able to jump through, take that laptop out right now. We'll give him some time actually, because Robert's all the way downstairs. It gives him some time to sort the cams out if he wants to. Might just choose to play it safe though. That's actually got a snail and a trank, so probably going to have an even easier time of this, in all honesty. I think you can safely jump out of this window with that guy sat there, but GK not wanting to take any chances. Robert, we can see on his mini-map, on his way up. What is Ashton up to right now? Ashton is just wandering around the sort of pit lane area, the upper paddock or whatever this is called. Not actually sure what he's looking for. Is he trying to find which garage the Sottoriano is, or is he just trying to find the falling object opportunities? I'm not sure what he's looking for right now. GK has waited patiently. As Robert Knox. Weirdly, I'm not sure what people are searching for GK. I would guess maybe that is something to do with the falling object kill. Yeah, that is everything done for GK. Just needs to get rid of those yellow guns. Yeah, it has a snail and a trank at his disposal. I hope he remembers. Oh, GK, no. What are you doing? Oh, okay, he's doing it. Okay. Jesus Christ. I did not know you could hit those from up there. I don't play Miami. Good stuff. Well, that is GKPunk taking our final 2 points, and he will defeat Ashton 4-2. He took Ashton's map pick, lost his own map pick in Dubai, but was our victor in his homeland, Miami. Well, that's not his homeland, home country, anyway. Yeah, good stuff. Now I need to hand out the old final points, and yeah, I hope GK's feeling hella good right now. This is an unbelievable start to the group stages, which I'll show off the points any second now. Just need to make sure I've sent the score through. We will flip over right now to our brackets. And this was, of course, Group D. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. So, GKPunk, very much commanding lead right now, until Ducker starts playing, potentially. No, he has played 4. He has come away with those 4. 100% win rate, 18 points in total, out of a possible 24, I think. So, exceptional start for GK. Yes, it is actually. So that's 3 4-2s and a 6-0 win for GK. Very commanding lead. That hasn't. I don't think that's quite enough yet to certify a position in the top 4, but it's not far off. And also, just going to say, he's killing it with the scheduling games. You know, we only wanted 2 done this first week. He's already at 4. Gotta love him. 3 to go for GK, but yeah, it's looking pretty much like he will be one of the first players we're going to get in the knockout stages. Ashton is in 2nd place, has 7 points from 2 games, so still not a bad performance. He must have won his first one at 5-1. We have Teenager, 2 points. The Observer, 2 points, which he got against GK today. We have Plant Speaker in 5th with just the 1 point, and the Ducker and Pinoir are yet to play. Tino is unfortunately bottom right now, but he's only played the 1, which was his 6-0 defeat from GK. So I'm sure these points will start racking up soon in Group D. Let's have a quick look at upcoming games as well. Plenty of action, and some action 3 minutes ago, actually. I believe we got Pac and TK47 Miami Santa Fortuna right now in Joker J's stream. If someone can, is he actually live? By the way, I've not seen, not actually seen a ping or anything. If someone can confirm that, so I can send a raid over. But we also have Leo versus Osh. That is tomorrow at 5 p.m. CEST. We have Chrome and FE3. That's at 5:30 CEST tomorrow. Mikula's and Infofon. That is 7 p.m. CEST tomorrow. Pidgey and Hashashin. 8 p.m. CEST tomorrow. We have Swas and Yanni at 21 CEST tomorrow, and then we have Ebra and Exotic. That is 11 p.m. CEST tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow, guys, or busy afternoon anyway for us Europeans. But yeah, for now, I'm going to send everyone over to Joker. I'm just going to verify he actually is live first, because it'd be really embarrassing if not. Joker is live. Yeah, that's fine. Cheers, Ashton. Yeah, so there's a game between Pac and TK right now. They are in Miami, so more Miami action for you. But thanks very much for watching, guys. And yeah, enjoy the next game.